Alright guys, welcome back once again. This is V75, your one and only TWCFX, aka Trade with Chris FX. So today we are heading straight to the point, and I'm going to work with you and show you how you're going to read your market structure correctly in the VIX75 index. So without wasting much of your time, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like this video, let it go viral, and don't forget the main important thing here. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content and more update, that if I'm really gonna update you will be aware of any update that is incoming through your YouTube. All right guys, without wasting much of your time, I want to be more practical today. I'm going to walk you from the daily time frame down to H4 time frame to the 30M time frame, where we streamline our entry and mark out our point of interest, reading using only market structure, break of structure, retest correctly to figure out our point of interest. So without wasting much of your time, let me carry my part. This part, we use it to read our structure correctly. So if you are having difficulties in reading structure correctly, this is the daily time frame, and we all know that we are currently in a downward movement. We are currently in a downtrend in the daily time frame. But if you go to the lower time frame, you discover that because the lower time frame, there is a lot of noise. So this is our higher low, sorry, our lower high, then our low, our lower high, then we have lower low here, then we have our lower high, then a low, then our lower high, then a lower low, then our lower high, then a lower low. This is a very massive push to the downward movement in the daily time frame. We all know that each candlestick here, it takes 1 day for each candle to form at this level. All right, so can you see we have our lower high, then our lower low, our lower high, then our lower low. For the sake of people that find it very difficult in reading our structure, then our lower high, our lower low sorry, our lower high, our low, then our lower high, here, then our low, our lower high, then our lower low. The market has sink deep here. Then we have a mini lower high here, then a low, then we have a lower low. The market is still give us a low, a high, then a low. We are still waiting for market, a high. We are still waiting for market to push downward, sink downward, and take this low, or there will be a shift in market structure or a change of structure. The market can decide to do something like this and take this this high, this short-term high, then begins to move upward to the upward movement and start creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So the sole purpose of this training is to show you how we are going to take advantage of this structure correctly and still be at the top of the game. So from this level, let me draw it guys. From this level, if you are going to draw from this level, if you are going to draw it, I want to show you something that really transfer. So from this level, this is our our lower high and our lower low. If we carried our carry our horizontal, that will act as a temporary support or resistance and fix it here. Then before we shoot in the trigger, there is something that we have to see market do before we shoot in the trigger. This is the volatility 75, and is best familiar for most people that are conversant in trading the volatility indices market. For example, from here, I said we have a short time high here. We'll call it lower high, then a lower low, from this point. The market move upward here and create a lower high and break downward. So from here now, I want to mark out our what? I want to mark out our entry. If we streamline down to the what? If we streamline down to the lower time frame, we will go to the H4 time frame and streamline our entry. I want you to work with me very, very attentively so that you get to assimilate all that I'm trying to do at this level. So from this level to this point that I have drawn, we are going to what? We are going straight headway to our what? To our lower time frame. First, the essence of the lower time frame. The lower time frame give you a clearer view of what? It gives you a clearer view of price. Sorry for this obstruction. Sorry for this obstruction. Sorry for this obstruction. Sorry for this obstruction. All right guys, so we are now in the what? We are now in the 4-hour time frame, and we can see what price has been doing, and we are going to read the structure correctly from this point again. All right, I want you to see what really transpire at this level. If we carry our path, can you see from this point we have what? We have a high, then we have what? Our what? Low. Then we have what? Our higher low. Then we have what? Then we have our low here. Then we have what? Our lower high. Then what? We have our lower low here. Then we have a high. Then we have a low. Then we have what? A lower high here. Then what? Price come all the way and break this low, this particular low that you're seeing. It breaks it downward to this point. All right guys, so now we are going to mark out this level. We will fix our what? We will fix our horizontal line at this level for the lower time frame, and we are going to streamline this entry downward. We are going to streamline this downward to the what? Downward to the 30 minutes time frame, where we will carry on our entry, right? So let me draw this and mark it so that we will not be distorted. So that will not be distorted. So from this level, all right, then we are moving